Okay. Ja, geil. Digga, ich wollte mir jetzt noch schnell Chips holen und dann bin ich noch zu spät. Ach, scheiße. Warte mal. Erstmal guten Tag, Atungi. Erstmal wunderschönen guten Tag. Bruder, kommst du rein, setz dich und dann geht noch deine Kamera flöten, Digga. Schaut jetzt mal zur Decke, geil. Aber, nee, hi. Was geht? Bro, ich merk's auf einmal so, hol mir so Chips. So, ich hab die Chips nicht gefunden. Hol mir so die Chips, Digga, und dann auf einmal merke ich so, wait, ich hab hier einen Stream. So, ich ging eigentlich runter, hab den Stream gestartet. Bin runter in die Küche, wollte mir nur kurz Chips holen. Hab dann bemerkt, dass die Chips ja gar nicht in der Küche sind. Bin dann raus zum Ding vor der Küche, hab dort die Chips rausgeholt, hab die Schüssel geholt, hab die dort reingegeben. Wollte dann eigentlich die Chips dann noch kurz da lassen, weil ich mir noch ein Ding holen wollte, weil Chips sind ja meistens sehr nicht fertig, wie sagt man die, so gewürzt. Ja, ich glaube, die sind von Zweifel. Warte mal. Ich glaube ja, warte mal, lass mal was schauen. Sind die Chips in Zweifel? Warte. Ja, die sind von Zweifel. Hier, ich habe mir. Sind das die? Nee, warte, welche habe ich jetzt geholt? Warte. Wave Chips. Ja, hier. Die hier. Weil die sind richtig geil, ja. Die sind richtig geil. So, und ich wollte mir dann so eben auf schnell noch einen Lappen holen, weil die sind ja, oder nicht Lappen, aber du weißt schon, wie ich meine. Ja, schon. Und ich wollte mir dann eben so ein Ding holen, damit ich mir dann nicht die komplette Tastatur hier versaue. Jetzt bin ich zu spät gekommen. Also Freunde, ich würde so Folgendes sagen. Ich gehe mir noch mal kurz Ding holen. Und währenddessen gebe ich hier, ich hoffe, dieser Sound ist gut. Ich gebe euch hier mal, Chain Street. So. Teufel Wave, Inferno Baba. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich die schon mal hatte. Und die Brigaden, die Fabrik auch geil. Ja, die sind auch geil. Also, ich gebe euch noch mal kurz einen Beat. Ich hole mir kurz einen Lappen und dann bin ich wieder da. Also, wir sehen uns dann gleich nochmal. Bis gleich. Ja, da wären wir schon wieder zurück. Ich war nicht mal eine Minute weg. Das ist gut. Das ist sehr gut zu wissen. Ich hoffe, der Beat war gut. Ich weiß es nicht, aber ihr wisst es sicher besser als ich. Ihr wisst es definitiv besser als ich. Dementsprechend, ja. Ne, ihr wisst schon. So, also. Digga, ich hatte vorhin auch so einen halben Herzinfarkt, ne? Ich bin hier. Willst du meinen Stream starten? Ah, moin. Gebe euch einen Beat. Fahr schon Musik fängt an zu spielen. Ja, moin, Pito. Ja, ich wusste nicht ganz, was ich spiele. Was ich abspiele. Ich habe einfach kurz einen Beat rausgesucht. Ja, einfach irgendeinen von meiner Spotify-Playlist hier. Ich habe mir mal in der YouTube Audio Library ein paar geholt. Und da habe ich mir einfach so eine Spotify-Playlist gemacht. Hab die alle reingezogen in Spotify und die habe ich hier einfach alle. Hier, das ist auch YouTube Audio Library. Und habe einfach irgendeinen random Beat kurz geholt. Aber moin Bito, was geht? So, eigentlich will ich heute mal wieder ein man es auch schon im Titel sieht, bisschen weiterfahren mit den Videos für einen Hauptkanal, wo ich hoffentlich bald dann mal auch ein Video hochladen kann. Hm. Auf dem zweiten, dritten Kanal kommen ja eigentlich jetzt so semi-regelmäßig kommen ja Videos, zum Beispiel hier auf dem 2-Kanal habe ich ja jetzt vor einem Tag gerade semi-gecuttet den ersten Part von Portal verbinden Testing Tracks hochgeladen, und auf dem Gaming-Kanal hier habe ich ja einfach das Uncut hochgeladen, was irgendwie 9 Aufrufe bekommen hat. Ich weiß nicht wieso, aber ich beschwere mich nicht so, ich finde es geil. Und ja, das ist so einfach so das. Und ja, ich habe heute eigentlich Bock, einfach weiterzufahren dem ganzen, mit dem ganzen Ding hier, ne? Actually, ich merke gerade, ich habe mehr Zeit in Portal 2 investiert als in Portal 1. Holy shit. Holy shit. Und die meiste Zeit, die ich auf Portal investiert habe, waren einfach Speedruns. Damn. Servus. Ja, okay. Im Wald ist auch chillig, Digga. Sehr, sehr, sehr chillig. So. Ey, Peter, ich hab by the way die Minecraft-Mod habe ich noch mal ein bisschen verbessert. Die kann ich dir dann, wenn du willst, gerne noch mal auf Discord senden. Ich habe die noch mal ein bisschen verbessert. Und ich muss sagen, ich bin schon stolz auf das, was ich heute gemacht habe. Ja, das wäre schon geil. Also ein Video von Peter und von Katungi wäre eigentlich geil. So, aber ich würde erstmal sagen, wir zocken erstmal ein bisschen hier weiter. Ich mache euch kurz einen Desktop-Sound aus, weil das Intro ist immer lauter als sonst was bei dem Game. So, jetzt habe ich es geskippt. Sehr gut. So. Alright. So. Da würde ich mal sagen, fahren wir einfach hier fort mit dem Game. Hm? Aber in Cametendo, die noch weiter updatet, kann ich ja dann später dann noch eins machen. Von Gaming Channel. Also wie gesagt, ich habe die heute noch mal geupdatet. Ich habe hella viel reingesetzt. Warte, das habe ich doch gemacht. Bro, warte, ich habe das doch gemacht. Ich habe das doch gemacht. Da kannst du mir nichts sagen, Portal, aber das habe ich schon gemacht. Oh, da ist es Portal 2. Einen wunderschönen guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Also, warte. Ja, ich hab das schon gemacht. Moin Skyzone, wie geht's? Mir geht's super. Ich hoffe, dir geht's auch super. Aber ich hab das schon gemacht. Okay, Freunde. Folgende Frage. Ich habe das ja schon gemacht, aber das Game hat's ja anscheinend nicht gespeichert. Nehmen wir ja dafür das erste und letzte Mal den No-Clip, weil ich habe jetzt keinen Bock, nochmal das Ganze neu zu machen. Weil ich habe keinen Bock, nochmal die ganze Scheiße neu zu machen, nur weil es nicht gespeichert hat. Weißt du, wer ich bin? Sag mir gerade nix, erklär's mir mal. Vielleicht kommt es mir dann wieder in den Sinn. Der Name sagt mir was, ja, aber ich weiß jetzt nicht, wo ich ihn hinordnen soll. Ach, Digga, wisst ihr was? Komm. Wir machen einfach nochmal die... Machen die Kammer einfach nochmal neu. Aber ich glaube, das gäbe es noch ein bisschen zu laut. Mach mal die Maße wohl ein bisschen runter. Ah, stimmt. Das war ja dieser Hurensohn. So. Warte. Weißt du noch, letztes Jahr, wenn wir mussten eine Aufgabe ausfüllen, aber wir sind... Ach, das bist du! Ah, das war... Ja, oh mein Gott, ja, jetzt weiß ich. Bro, ich hab zwar deinen Namen vergessen, aber ja, na klar. Ja, na klar.
No worries, I'll take your silence as a resounding yes. To the rocket we go!
Komm. Oh. Richtig vulgär gewesen. Diese YouTube-Emotes sind so, ich sag's dir, Digga, die sind goofy as hell. Jetzt, total da. Ah. So, und jetzt gehen wir wieder zurück. Nehmen uns einen Cube. Töten euch alle. Zack. Au. Jui. Bro. Beschissener kannst du wirklich nicht sein, ne? Digga, und der Fakt, dass wir einfach auf dem Mond sind, ne? Jo. Das ist schon auch etwas.
This is the rocket. Never started because it never stopped.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've just received
Not
some incredible
again.
news.
Sorry about that,
Our
Del,
intrepid
or
test
whoever you
subject here
are.
has
Let
not
me
only
just
completed the
fiddle with
testing
these
orders from the
controls.
moon, but they...
There we go. No more Cave Johnson interrupting us. No. What? Oh yeah. Right off to Earth we go.
So, jetzt irgendwo war doch dieser Knopf. War doch irgendwo musste ich einen Knopf drücken. Okay, wo war das schon wieder? Warte. Ah ne, warte, muss man einfach hinsetzen, ne? Das war's. Genau.
Good flight.
So. Okay, meine Portal Gun ist gone. Literally gone. Aber was soll's? Wir scheinen wieder bei Aperture zu sein. Right, wir waren bei den Backrooms. Yay. Ach nee, nicht Turrets. Und dann ohne...
Function. I don't blame you.
Was bist denn du? Wer bist denn du?
Please put me down. Target lost. Uh-oh.
So, fick dich. Oh. I think I found something. Oder auch nicht. Bro, ich mag das nicht. Ich mag Portal, aber die Source Engine gibt diesem Ganzen so einen ganz anderen Vibe, verstehe? So die Source Engine hat ja allgemein ein Gefühl von Loneliness. Und mit den Backrooms... Oh, ist das noch ein ganzes Stück immenser. Bro, wo muss ich überhaupt hin? Hier ist eine Leiter. Kann ich die hochklettern? Nee. Oh, warte mal, ich glaube, ich weiß. Ich glaube, das ist Alex, ne? Von Half-Life.
There you are.
Ja, da bin ich.
Are you?
Dieses Ray. Wie noch bist du? Du bist weiter von mir weg als sonst was. Danke dir, aber die brauche ich nicht. Dann kommen wir hier hin. Deine Mutter. Searching for...
Activated. Now time. Will you come over here?
Bro, warum sind hier Turrets?
Deploying. Put me down.
Retalk, warum sind in den Backrooms Turrets? Wow. Ach, ich bin wieder am Anfang, ne? Ja. Ja, ich bin wieder am Anfang. Aber dann haben wir jetzt wenigstens nur noch einen einzigen Weg to go.
There you are. Are you still there? Activated. Searching. Hibernating. Who are you?
Ich bin Cametendo, dein Mörder. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
Finally.
Verdammter Hurensohn.
And I found out a whole lot of things. This place looks kind of nostalgic and familiar to me. Whatever, I can give you the short version. Your real name is Rachel, and you are the twin sister of a test subject called Chell.
What?
Sister, and neither of you can talk because of some kind of genetic failure. A defective core now has control of most parts of the facility. It's an older version of the personality core known as the morality core. And my job here in Aperture was to make waffles. It's not as important as the other stuff, but I just wanted to say it. Okay, it might be a lot, but we need to hurry up. The morality core has created some sort of black hole down in the lower parts of the facility, and it is growing. And your job is to stop it. Let's go. I repaired your portal gun.
Oh. Okay. Aus welchem Grund auch immer wir jetzt gerade in den Berg fahren.
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you threw me into that incinerator. And then
Oh,
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you threw me into that incinerator.
ja.
And then you threw me into it, and there I was hanging for centuries. I was so scared of you that even my voice generator did not work right. Now the time has come. I will take revenge for everything that was done to me. I will do to you exactly the same as you did to me then. I am unstoppable!
Okay. Unbesiegbar, aha. Bro, alles was du machst, ist eine Kiste um dein schwarzes Loch bewegen. Digga, jetzt sag mir nicht, der finale Bosskampf ist einfach um dieses schwarze Loch laufen. Bro. Wenn das der Final Boss ist, dann... Digga, holy shit, ist das weak. Bro, die Mod war so geil. Und dann kommt der mit so einem Final Boss Fight. Ernsthaft, Digga? Digga, es gibt so viel, die man in dieser Mod hätte reinbauen können. Und was baut ihr? Ein schwarzes Loch. Aber klar, sieht's geil aus, so mit den Glaskernen und so, aber... Bro. Oder keine Ahnung, vielleicht hätte noch Dialog kommen sollen, aber sie waren einfach zu faul und haben es einfach aufgegeben. Und haben einfach eine Minute, die da einfach hier umherlaufen musst. Armin 3, 2, 1 und... Hä?
Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you threw me into that incinerator.
Was muss ich machen?
You threw me into it, and there I was hanging for centuries.
Oh, er ist dort oben.
Even my voice generator did not work right. Now the time has come. I will take
Bro, was?
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Bro, aber wie soll ich denn zu ihm hin?
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Digga, ich kann ja nicht zu ihm hin.
Time since you threw me into that incinerator. And then you threw me into it, and there I was hanging for centuries. I was so
Wait,
scared
kann
of you that
kann ich
my
dashen?
voice generator did not work right. Now the time has come. I will take revenge for everything that was done to me. I will do to you exactly the same.
Digga,
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Digga, den kriegst du doch gar nicht.
It has been a long time since you threw me into that incinerator.
Ja, I know.
Then you threw me into it, and there I was hanging for centuries.
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Er kann den nicht graben.
A long time since you threw me into that incinerator.
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It's been a long time since you threw me into that incinerator. And then
Muss man einfach.
you threw me into it and
Da muss ich die Box irgendwie.
Stability of the facility at high risk.
look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Ja, komm halt die Fresse.
Time since you threw me into that incinerator. And then you threw me into it, and there I was hanging for centuries. I was so scared of you that even my voice
Da muss ich vielleicht doch auf diese
Stability of the facility at high risk.
GLaDOS-Dings-Scheiße.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment
Nee, da kann ich ja nicht drauf stehen. Dann was zum Fick.
since you threw me into that incinerator.
Digga, ich muss ihn wahrscheinlich wirklich einfach rausnehmen, ne?
Threw me into it, and there I was hanging for centuries. I was so scared of you that even my voice generator did.
Digga, ist das literally alles?
Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you threw me into.
Ja, ja, ich weiß, es ist eine lange Zeit her, seit ich dich da reingeschossen habe. Ich merke, dass ich nicht den Live-Channel habe.
Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long.
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Kann ich nirgends irgendwie Portal setzen?
Been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a
Lass mich dich doch einfach grabben.
you threw me into that incinerator. And then you threw me into it, and there I was hanging for centuries. I was so scared of you that even my voice generator did not work right. Now the time has come. I will take revenge for everything that was done to me.
Bro, wie soll ich das machen?
Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Oh, ich stehe auf ihm.
Long time since you threw me into that incinerator.
Ich stehe auf ihm und ich
You threw
kriege ihn nicht.
into it,
Da ist halt eine Fernmod, da ist kein wirkliches Studio dahinter, da kann man den nicht mehr mal. Ja, schon, aber was soll ich denn jetzt machen? Ich muss den doch einfach irgendwie grabben, aber die sind einfach so.
Stability of the facility at high risk.
Aber das ist einfach gefühlt impossible.
look who's there.
Und zum anderen, kannst du mal dein
This moment,
verdammtes Maul halten?
long time.
Digga, was soll ich denn tun?
Threw me into that incinerator.
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Kann ich die Tür irgendwie? Die Wand oder sonst irgendwie was?
Waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you threw me into that incinerator.
Ja, halt's Maul, Digga.
You threw me into it, and there I
Bro,
was
was soll ich machen?
twice. That even my voice generator did not work right. Now the time has come. I will take revenge for.
Ja, ja, for everything you've
Stability of the
done.
facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Den kannst du nicht grabben.
Been a long time since you.
Oder soll ich einfach mit ihm
Stability
hoch?
of the facility at high risk.
Das Einzige, was ich mir sonst vorstellen kann, ist, dass ich mit dem einfach irgendwie hoch muss.
Waiting for this moment for a long time.
Ja, muss einfach mit ihm hoch, ne?
It has been a long.
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long
Als ob ich es jetzt berührt habe, ne?
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long,
Nee, den kannst du nicht graben. Jetzt war ich direkt neben ihm.
a long time since you've
Since you threw me into that incinerator, deine Mutter.
High risk.
look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Bro, Digga.
A long time.
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there.
Ich glaube, ich habe noch nie was Dümmeres erlebt als diesen Bossfight. Digga, die Mod an sich ist geil, aber Digga, wie sie den umgesetzt haben, ist einfach scheiße.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you threw me.
Komm, jetzt halt mal die Fresse, Digga.
Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has
Komm,
been
töten
a
wir einfach.
long time.
Glaubt die...
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Ich weiß zwar nicht, was dort oben sein soll, aber Digga, ich glaube, das ist halt wirklich einfach die Solution, ne?
I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time.
Also entweder muss man ihn rausnehmen,
Since you
das ist die Lösung, oder man muss auf seinen
Stability
Körper
of the
kommen.
facility at high risk.
look who's there.
Oder ich mache irgendwas anderes einfach komplett falsch.
Waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you threw me into that incinerator. And then you threw me into it, and there I was hanging for centuries. I was so scared of you that even my voice generator did not work right. Now the time has come.
Digga, habt ihr vielleicht sonst eine Idee, was man machen muss? Weil das ist das Einzige, was ich mir vorstellen kann.
Look who's there. I have
Oh mein Gott, wie hidden, Digga. Wie scheiße versteckt müsste es sein, Digga. Digga, ich glaube, ich habe noch nie was
Facility at high risk.
Dümmeres gesehen als das.
look who's there.
Stability of the facility at 50%.
Everybody in the whole facility will die!
Okay, sie haben es zumindest geschafft, das zu ändern, ha? Sondern noch random Orte finden, ha? Habe ich den schon gedrückt? Ja. Digga, was muss ich denn jetzt machen? Okay. Ich habe einen Ort gefunden. Das ist ein Test, das ist eine Testkammer. Und ich nehme mal schwer an, dass ich dort ein Portal setzen muss. Dann einfach die Buttons drücken, ne? Okay. Nehme ich an, löscht der andere. Okay, aber was bringt mir... Ach so, ich verstehe. Muss ich wieder zurück. Dass ich nicht überlebt, ist ja klar, aber jetzt muss ich hier hin. Ja.
Warning.
Digga, ist das eine
Stability of the
Scheiße.
facility at high risk.
Look who's there.
Stability of the facility at 50%.
Warum zum Fick will er eigentlich die Facility zerstören so? Digga, ist irgendwie ein... Keine Ahnung, wie sagt man den Leuten? Ihr wisst sicher, was ich meine. So ein... Narzisst, glaube ich, sind das, ne? Ja, und jetzt, wo ist das letzte? Todeseins. Bro, wo ist denn das letzte? Doch dort hinten. Digga, da... Du kannst mir doch nichts sagen, da ist doch was. Ach nee, das ist ein Metallbalken, aber... Wohin muss ich dann? Digga, wohin muss ich denn jetzt? Da ist ein Portal. Klar, hier ist was. Oder muss ich das einfach zweimal machen? Bro, Digga, sag mir nicht, ich muss es einfach zweimal machen. Digga, ich glaube, ich muss es einfach zweimal machen.
Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there.
Stability of the facility at 50%.
Everybody in the whole facility will die!
Okay, Bro, jetzt chill. Chill mal so eine Sekunde, Digga. Es gibt ja keinen anderen Ort, wo ich den hinschmeißen kann. Doch. Hurensohn. Okay, dann sneak ich halt ins Portal. Digga, holy shit. Was ist denn jetzt? Digga, ich werde einfach rausgeschossen. Ja. Gibst du mir noch einen? Ja, let's go. So, Bro. Komm, einfach 3 Hits. Hä? Was soll ich denn sonst tun? Digga, es gibt hier keine dritte Portalfläche.
Facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you threw me into that incinerator.
Da öffnet sich dann die Tür. Nee, die Tür öffnet sich ja nicht.
Threw me into it, and there I was hanging for centuries. I was so scared of you.
Bro.
My voice generator did not work right.
Stability of the facility at 50%.
Everybody in the whole facility will die!
Bro, so, komm. Du wirst ja schon quasi eingesackt. Aber die Tür öffnet sich nicht. Bro, was soll ich denn machen? Öffnet sich dort ein Portal? Nee. Digga, wohin? Ist das was? Nee. Kriegen wir hier hinten was? Nee, auch nicht. Hä? Ist der Bosskampf korrupt?
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there.
Stability of the facility at 50%.
Everybody in the whole facility will die!
Vielleicht muss ich einfach nochmal den Button drücken, I don't know. Doch. So, ja, gehen wir nicht raus. Ich kann mich mit dem Boss weiter auch nicht raus, deswegen bin ich so verwirrt. Nee, der Button ist es nicht. Ich kann ja vielleicht von hier aus irgendwie... Nee. Vielleicht von dort hinten aus noch irgendwo hin. Das ist schon dorthin, aber... Nee, irgendwie ist hier sonst nix. Und hier ist einfach eine Death Barrier. Ja, geil, Digga.
Warning. Stability of the facility at high risk.
Look who's there. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. It has been a long time since you threw me into that incinerator. And then you threw me into it and there I was.
Bro, das ist fies. Der ist fies versteckt.
Scared of you that even my voice generator did not work right. Now the time has come. I will take revenge for everything that has done to me.
Ach nee. Ach so, ja doch, das ist eigentlich gar gut. Ja, weil das... Oh mein Gott. Ist das das Finale?
Good morning. You have been in suspension for...
War's das? Also ich hatte den originalen Bosskampf im First Try.
Oh good. You're awake. Our hero.
Hey.
Look what I found inside the crashed rocket.
Hey there.
Maybe I was wrong.
GLaDOS,
Humans may possibly be good for something after all.
Wheatley
I was
und
thinking and came to the
Debris.
decision to give up research. It was fun to be killed by your twin sister. To be woken up again. To be put into a potato and to be almost thrown into space. But every era must come to an end. Initialize self-destruct mode.
Wait.
Denied. To proceed is the consent of all former directors of Aperture Science. Proceed. Caroline Johnson, are you sure you want to continue?
Yes.
Cave Johnson, are you sure you want to continue?
Yes, I am. Let's blow this place into smithereens.
Wheatley
What
Moran,
the
Are you
fuck?
sure you want to continue?
Oh, this is my chance to make up for everything? Yes, I am.
Self-destruct mode initialized. 30 seconds to
What?
complete destruction.
I think this is the final goodbye. I don't know what to say. Goodbye, Rachel.
Farewell.
Oh, wir können gehen? Oh. Tschüss. Moin Max, was geht's? Yo, bro, what the fuck? Oh, die Kamera habe ich gehasst.
These conceited people. Science will never end. Science has just begun.
What the fuck? Ja, gut. Okay. Ich weiß nicht, ob Gesang kommt oder nicht, daher warte ich mal kurz, aber... Der Song kommt mir bekannt vor. Ja, ich glaube, ich muss mal eine Bewertung geben. Ja, was kann ich da großartig geben, ne? Ich sag so, es ist ein sehr interessanter Mod gewesen. Sehr chaotisch, definitiv. An manchen Stellen hast du wirklich nicht gewusst, was du tun musst. Manche Stellen waren einfach versteckt. So wie zum Beispiel das Ende, Digga, dieser Laser, Digga. Wie hätte man dort drauf kommen sollen? Wer käme auf die Idee, dass das dort ist? So. Das war so wenig. Okay, da kommt wohl doch nichts. Ja, das war so wenig. Das hat halt wirklich auch versteckt war, ne? Dort war so wenig. So ein kleiner Spalt. Da ist auch gut denken können, dass da einfach gar nichts ist. Aber ja, sonst so Story war okay. Ist halt wirklich verdammt random so. So zum Beispiel auch, warum waren wir plötzlich in den Backrooms? Warum zum Fick waren wir in den Backrooms? In fucking Portal, aber... Ja, okay. Und viel mehr kann ich nicht sagen und ja. Deshalb... Ja, Freunde. Das war Portal Forbidden Testing Tracks. Und ja, ich würde sagen, wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst mir sehr gerne ein Like da, lasst mir sehr gerne ein Abo da. Und ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Und bis dahin, ciao, ciao. Euer Cametendo. Boom. Da hätten wir mal Portal Forbidden Testing Tracks durch. Und es war crazy as fuck. Und ich wüsste am besten Willen nicht, wie man aufs Ende kommen soll, aber... Ich meine, ich bin irgendwie drauf gekommen, aber es war auch nur schieres Glück. Cheers. Sheer Luck, so im Englischen, ja, aber pures Glück wollte ich eigentlich sagen. Ah ja, was kann ich halt großartig sonst sagen, ne? Ich meine, die Mod, die war okay. Sie war, sie war okay, so ist es. Ja, aber viel mehr kann ich jetzt auch nicht zur Mod sagen. Aber ja, ich habe sie schon genossen, das kann ich sagen. Ich habe sie sehr genossen. Ich hab sie wirklich genossen. Jemand eine Idee, was wir jetzt machen wollen? Weil irgendwie habe ich jetzt nichts mehr, was ich so tun kann. Keine Ahnung, ob du noch da bist, Pytho, aber falls ja, soll ich dir mal die äh, geupdatete Version von der Minecraft-Mod senden? Wenn ja, dann kannst du mir das gerne schreiben. Gute Frage, ne? Ähm, ja, und sonst, I don't know. Würde ich mir jetzt mal anschauen. Ja, ich sende sie mal da auf Discord, weil ich glaube nicht, dass du es jetzt bei mir schauen willst. So, hier bitte. Stimmt, ich hab ja die Stanley Parable. Das will ich irgendwann noch mal zocken im Stream, aber I don't know, ob wir heute zocken wollen oder nicht. Ja, ich weiß schon, dann nächsten Stream. Aber ich habe sie auf Discord gesendet. Ich habe sie gerade auf Discord gesendet. Dann kannst du es dann im nächsten Stream auschecken. Warte mal. Ich glaube, ich mache jetzt mal Musik. Ja, Mann, Digga, safe. Ich weiß nicht, ist es zu laut? I don't know. Ich hoffe mal nicht. Weil wenn doch, wäre es ein bisschen doof, aber ich glaube nicht. Warte, PFT. So. Alright. Komm, mach mal einfach eine Umfrage und schau mal, auf was ihr Bock habt. Ja, mein Digga. Also, was können wir nehmen? Ähm. Ich schreibe jetzt mal einfach Games, auf die ich noch habe. So. Kannst du sagen, was mit Just Chatting oder so machen? Kann ich, ja, true. Aber das Song ist gerade verdammt laut geworden. Holy shit. Digga, seit wann habe ich so laute Songs? Holy shit. Oh shit, ich muss für die nächsten Tage wieder Shorts aufnehmen. Oh shit. Ja, habe ich irgendwas, über ich reden kann? Oh, I don't know. Komm, gib mir mal irgendein Thema, dann kann ich darüber reden. Warte mal. Bro, mir kommt for real kein Thema in den Sinn, worüber ich reden kann, ne? Digga, warum ist dieser Song so laut? Ich hab den nicht so laut in Erinnerung. Das ist wieder leiser als sonst was. So. Also. Digga, stimmt, warte mal. Bro, Digga. Mir ist gerade was wieder in den Sinn gekommen. Digga, ich wollte ja vorhin noch vom Stream, habe ich ja gesagt, habe ich mir Chips geholt, Digga. Digga, so, als ich mir so diese Chips geholt habe, Digga, hatte ich dann noch eine größere Verspätung. Das ist mir voll entfallen. Weil ich diese Chips rausgeholt habe, so aus dem... Digga, man kommt das deutsche Wort nicht hinziehen. Bro, warte. Bro, mir kommt nur das Wort vom Dialekt in den Sinn. Warte mal, wir sollen mal kurz überlegen. Ich glaube, ja doch, Schrank. Digga, mir kam das Wort Schrank nicht in den Sinn. Digga, ich hol so diese Tüte Chips. Will ich so rausholen, ich mach so diese Schranktür auf. Digga, als erstes fällt mir irgendwie so ein... Keine Ahnung, was ist irgendwie so ein Riesending Schokolade raus. Gut, riesig war es nicht, aber so 5 mal 100 Gramm Schokolade, die fielen mir einfach raus. So, ich denke mir so, okay, gut. Pack das wieder rein. Willst du reinpacken? Und dann kriege ich es nicht rein. Weil so dort, wo die Schokolade rausgefallen ist, noch andere Scheiße gewesen, die auch rausgenommen hatten, ob sich das noch erstmal entfernen. Oder verräumen, Digga, das hat mich getriggert. Oh hey, ich hab's noch schnell verräumt bekommen. Das war positiv. Oh, bin jetzt über eine Stunde live. Holy shit. Als ob schon eine Stunde her ist. Na. Nee, das habe ich gestern getan. Wie viele Achievement habe ich eigentlich? Ach so, das mag ja keine Achievements. Ach so. Okay. Na gut. Bro, Digga, ich hab mir vor ein paar Tagen jedes Stanley Parable gekauft. Bro, Digga, manche Achievements sind auch so, what the fuck. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. Oder eben auf Deutsch, Spiel the Stanley Parable für einen gesamten Dienstag, glaube ich. Ja, Dienstag. Gut, das ist okay. Ein Speedrun halt in unter 4 Minuten 22 Sekunden ist okay. Und dann so Spiel the Stanley Parable nicht für 5 Jahre. Bro, wer spielt das Game für 5 Jahre? Jetzt mal no joke. So, das ist so ein okay. Quit the game and then start it again. Das ist so ein, ja, okay, I guess. Das kann man mal haben, so. Und Beat the Game ist einfach, ja, spiel das Spiel durch. Ja, ich wollte auch schon sagen, Digga, wer spielt das Game so durch, aber Digga, mehr Leute haben ein Stanley Parable so als das. Irgendwie ist das weird. Ich weiß irgendwann, was es bedeutet. Heißt es irgendwie, spielst nicht 5 Jahre am Stück? Oder das irgendwie nicht hier irgendwie 5 Jahre da, what the fuck? So, wie, muss einfach 5 Jahre das Game im Besitz haben, oder wie geht das? Actually, ist das Game rausgekommen? Ja, 2013, okay. Dann kann es schon sein, dass man es einfach 5 Jahre im Besitz haben muss. Das wird Sinn ergeben. Und das macht keinen Sinn. Das ist okay. Du musst doch schon einfach Spacebar drücken, I guess. Ah, komm, drücken wir es mal einfach. Schauen wir auch mal, was es ist. Ein Kollege hat es mir empfohlen und ich zock's jetzt einfach mal, ha? Bro, das Game hat meinen gesamten Screen gerade geändert. Ja. Danke dir, dass du erstmal gefühlt meinen ganzen Desktop leakst for no reason whatsoever. So. Halt erstmal das Maul. Digga, Resolution 4:3, 1024 mal sonst was. Digga, ich will's hin. Ich würde schon gerne hin. Ne, du weißt schon. Borderless Window, Laptop Power Savings disabled. Overlay Position, Field of View, juckt mich nicht. Advanced. Ja, komm. Zack. Zack. Enabled. Shader Detail, high. Very high indeed. Okay. Holy shit, es sieht schön aus. Boah, geil, ich hab wieder mein Screen wieder, wie er sein soll. Holy shit. So. Subtitles only. Ach nee, ich hab's glaube ich auf Englisch. Okay, dann warte. Aus irgendeinem Grund hat's mir mein Steam auf meinen linken Monitor verschoben. Auf meinen rechten. Installed Files. Betas. Ah ne, Language. Deutsch. Du funktionierst jetzt oder wie ist das? Ja. So easy ist es anscheinend. Gut, na dann. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Witzig. Es dauert ziemlich. So. Click to
This is
skip.
the story of a
Nein.
man named Stanley.
Hallo Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Okay.
Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Holy shit.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Ach so, kann man schon bewegen. Ich war hier noch an meinen Lappen wieder zurückbewegen, aber ja, okay. Bro, die haben Revealed Jumping disabled. Oh, und so bekommst du das Achievement.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Yes.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Whoa.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Wo ist denn die? Wo ist denn Türe 417?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437.
Gib mir doch einfach das Achievement.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Bro.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Bro, gib mir doch einfach das Achievement.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again! Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43. Yes! We did
Holy
it!
shit.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Mein Karton, was geht?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ob Peter noch da? Wenn ja, gutes Video. I don't know, ob Peter noch da ist. Ich habe das Video noch geschaut, Spoiler nicht. Ich weiß nicht, soll ich durch die linke oder die rechte? Klar hat gesagt, ging Stanley durch die linke Tür, aber komm, wir geben ihm den Erfolg.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Wow. Irgendwas?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Ja, okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, komm, wir machen mal einfach, was ihr sagt.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret
3845.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Bro, das ist ein Knopf von Porten. Digga, ich hab so das Gefühl, das Game ist in der Source Engine.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nee, ich escape nicht. Alright. Und klick.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Mhm.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature
What the
revealed.
fuck?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible
What
to
the
believe it
fuck?
couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Bro, was passiert?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, ein roter Knopf. Kann ich nicht drücken.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Ach, die Qual der Wahl. Dein Ernst? Ich will eigentlich noch nicht. Ach komm. Dann wieder fair für den ersten Playthrough. Warte, was jetzt schon?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that
Bro,
was
what the
all
fuck?
he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Nah. I'm against that. Sagt er noch was?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, bitte Game. Aber es gibt noch andere Wege, ne? Wir können noch... Haben wir es doch nicht? Durch?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two,
Beginn des
this was
Rechts.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ja, ja, nur bewundern, ne?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Ach so, nee, da sollten wir hin, aber ich hab keinen Bock.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. Ich weiß nicht, irgendwie sieht's aus, als wäre... Oh.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Ich wollte nicht runter.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way.
Ich will jetzt wissen, was dort hinten
and Stanley
passiert.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Also wir wissen jetzt, dass man dort stirbt.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Der bringt mich doch jetzt um.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
What the fuck? Aber was passiert?
No, wait. Where are you going?
Sagt er was, wenn ich zurückkomme?
Right. Where were we?
Ja, aber juckt mich nicht.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Weil ich glaube, ich habe nicht wirklich einen...
No, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Dann zeig mir einen anderen Weg.
too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Maybe? No, I don't feel like it.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Okay, sorry, dann komme ich halt nochmal zurück.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Kann ich sie richtig triggern?
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
You will die, Digga. Kennst du die Story oder was? Okay, jetzt sagst du sowieso nichts. Ja, dann gehe ich. Jetzt hast du sowieso keinen Bock mehr, dann gehe ich eben. Guck, jetzt hast du nächstes Mal was dagegen. Er hat halt für real nichts dagegen.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now,
Ist hier irgendwas
will you please
gespawnt?
get back to the other room. There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Willst irgendwie...
No, what do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Ja, aber leg schnell, irgendwas da. Ui.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Ich habe das Gefühl, er ist langsamer als
Perhaps you
vorhin.
can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Oh, ich bin perfectly happy auch ohne den Raum.
No, perhaps not. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Nee, aber ich will ein Szenario haben.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me? I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Bro, lass mich mit der Story fortfahren, du Hurensohn. Du sagst gar nichts mehr? Ja gut, na dann tschüss, ne?
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bro, es gibt noch so viele Wege, was wir tun können.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to
Wir
a
gehen runter.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came
was
to the
passiert?
conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Bro, what the fuck?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
What the fuck?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Bro, er hat eine Frau.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And
Digga, das ist doch die Source Engine, da kann mir niemand was sagen. Well, I guess ein erneuter Try, huh?
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Genau, jetzt folgen wir mal dem Weg einfach.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
In den
If you can
Stecker ziehen.
truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Na komm, machen wir es fürs Erste. Für einmal machen wir es.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving
Oh.
wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Fuck you.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Was ist, wenn ich einfach sage nein? Du sagst nichts anderes, okay.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Aber was anderes.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy
Yo,
world,
what the fuck?
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Ich warte, das sieht's aus. Ich warte, es sieht's aus. I don't care. Ich warte jetzt. I don't care. Ich warte hier. Okay, ich glaube, da wird nichts kommen.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Wow. Wait, konnte ich mich schon immer ducken?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
So. Alright, lass mal sehen. Lass mal sehen.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't care. Ich will jetzt sehen,
The
was
door
uns
behind him
das
was not
bringt.
shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh, sind wir jetzt for real gestorben?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley
Auf
was
Kummerduell
obliterated
einfach
as the machine
YouTube-Versammlungen.
crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oder auch nicht.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the
Bro,
narrator think he
what
was
the
going to
fuck?
accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, dort starten wir. Oh. Man kann nicht schreiben. The pacing of this opening section is important to get right. This corridor has been moved in order to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Okay. The 2 doors. The set of 2 open doors was a very concrete piece of with the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room is created, the rest of the game immerses an intention of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Holy shit. Ja, Filling Cabinets. Office Computer. Was ist das? Ein Desk, okay. Die Office. Interessant. Button sounds. A selection of sounds used throughout the game and buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mixture of a keyboard stroke and a signifies tone. Okay. Wow, okay, warte mal kurz. Was ist das hier? Office Clock. Also jetzt zuerst ausgesehen. Und so sieht's jetzt aus. Ah. Ich weiß ja, was das dort hinten ist, aber ich will's anschauen. The Office. Maintenance Room. Ich glaube, da waren wir noch nicht. Green Light. Stamets on the 12 is submitted to the Greenlight Wells process of approving games for Steam. The Greenlight page had only a series of cryptic photos which were still enough to win the community's approval. Oh. Undisturbable which remixes to win, okay. Bro, holy shit, wie viele Räume. Narrator E-Mails. Okay, ja, ich lese mir das nicht alles durch. Die Lounge, ja, okay. Cargo Lift. Okay. Oh, und das ist voll geil, so sieht, dass man so die ganze Scheiße sieht. Maintenance Layout. Meeting Room. Bro, wie groß ist denn das? Wie groß ist das hier? Okay, Trailer. Hast du Musik? Scheint nicht so. Bro, hab das Gefühl, wir haben noch gar nichts erkundet. Also vom ganzen Game. Ah, schaut sogar mein Setup, ne? Ah, hier geht's weiter. Okay. Und was jetzt? Over the 2 years of development, holy shit. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Okay, ich höre irgendwie gar nichts. Aber Bro, was muss ich denn jetzt eigentlich machen? Klar, habe ich so eine Bonus-Serie oder so die Credits gewonnen, aber wir fahren jetzt in der Storyboard. Ah. Okay, ich sehe dort hinten, aber ich glaube, hier hinten habe ich noch was verpasst, habe ich das Gefühl. Ja, dieser Raum, der sieht mir noch. Okay, das erste Office. Das glaubt das, was wir haben. Oder das, aber es hat sich nicht ganz verändert. Nicht wirklich. Ja, Kind, hier waren wir. Okay. Gut, ja dann.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Ja,
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I guess I can.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Es gibt mir nicht mal ein Achievement. Hurensöhne.
This is the story of a man named Stan. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Genau, hier
This was
müssen wir
not the
gehen, dann
correct
müssen wir,
way
glaube
to
ich,
the
runter,
meeting
ne?
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Genau.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Dort will ich
I'm not
später
your
hin.
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think
Natürlich.
I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Nein.
Please observe this
Nein,
helpful
nein,
instructional
nein.
video.
Fuck you.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For
Kann ich
example,
skippen.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his
Bro,
house.
what the fuck?
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a
What?
person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack and crack."
Ja, da bin ich nicht real.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Aha.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, ich kann ihm nicht folgen.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
So, hör auf, alles zu schließen.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Ich will nicht. Ich will nicht in die linke Tür.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Yo, chill.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Digga.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
What the fuck?
What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Richtig.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
No.
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nee.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fuck you.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Maybe gibt's ja was.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
Keine Ahnung. Ich versuch's selber gerade rauszufinden.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All
Na,
right.
ich weiß nicht.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Aber irgendwie Dialoge sind im Game. Irgendwie kann ich nicht reden. Irgendwie kann ich da nicht reden. I don't know. Ich kann irgendwie nicht reden.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and
Dann gehen wir halt eben in die linke Tür.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer.
Er hat die Broomklasse geschlossen.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Bro. Wait. That's not right.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115.
Okay.
Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Muss ich hier?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Ja, das versuche ich ja.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Bro, ich kann nicht. Du Hurensohn, gib mir die ability to speak.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you,
Bro,
then why did you
da
come
müssen wir
here?
doch
You
reden.
had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Thank you for playing this Stanley
Can you
Parable.
hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here.
Digga, ich kann...
I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Oops.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Ich kann ihn nicht bewegen. Schade. Okay, ich habe eine Frage. Kartongi, hast du ein Video, worauf ich reagieren kann, weil ich würde gerne was essen, weil ich krieg so langsam Hunger und die Chips haben mir nicht ausgereicht. Und daher wüsste ich gerne, ob du irgendwie irgendeine Idee hast, worauf wir reagieren könnten, damit ich während der Zeit dann noch ein bisschen was essen kann, okay? Schreib mir gerne mal, was ich Ja, weiß nicht. Werde hier noch versuchen, noch eine Runde zu machen und danach gehe ich mal essen.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
War es nicht so immer? Nee, aber Memes. Ja, okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured
Ah,
from the
here.
basement section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nee. Okay, ich zock mal noch das fertig und danach...
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Wie kann ich in den Trakt? Schade.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Ich hab's doch schon gesehen. Ja, aber gut. Okay. Ja, ich hol mir jetzt was zu essen. Und wir sehen uns dann gleich wieder. Ich gebe euch ein bisschen random Musik hier. Warte. Hier, zack. Random Musik. Boom. So, ich hoffe, die ist jetzt nicht zu laut, wenn ich das mache. So, und wir sehen uns dann gleich wieder, ne? Also, bis gleich. Hol mir kurz was zu essen und dann schauen wir uns ein paar Memes. Alright, bis gleich. So, warte kurz. Lass mich kurz die Tür schließen. So, alright. Alright. So. Ich glaube so 3 Minuten weg, ne? Mehr oder weniger. Alright. So. Ich habe mir sowas gemacht. Vielen Dank für deine ehrenwerte Unterstützung. Keine Ahnung, ob man es jetzt besser sieht. Aber hier ist Brot, hier ist ein bisschen Schinken, dort ist Käse und dort ist ein bisschen Salami. Das nenne ich Abendessen. So halb. Ah ja, alright. Lass ich mal some random Memes finden, so eine random Meme Compilation oder so. Komm einfach Daily Dose of Internet. Daily Dose of Internet. Ja, schon geil, ne? Digga, gib mir doch so einfach Daily Dose of Internet. Alright, oder eben auch nicht, ha? Mal eben Daily Dose of Memes, maybe was kommt da auf? Ach so, nee, das sind nur solche Memes. Bro, hast du für mich irgendwie eine Meme-Compilation oder so, Kartongi? Maybe Meme-Compilation, einfach mal schauen. Da kommen auch andere Memes, komm, rein da. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Haben wir noch meine Reactions ziehen? Oh ja, aber die ist bisschen... Die ist noch bisschen, ich sag mal, broken. Die habe ich noch nicht verändert. I have just realized. Zum einen sind dort noch meine Abos, aber dich brauche ich nicht. Delete. Dann dich brauche ich auch nicht. Delete. 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 Zack. Packen wir dich zum... Zack. Zack. Boom. So, jetzt machen wir die Cam. Bewegen wir hier hin. Zack. Nee, nicht ganz so. Nicht dahin. So, dann bewegen wir die Abos ein bisschen mehr dahin. Genau. So, wartet. Dann bewegen wir einfach den Chat hier mehr hier hin. Mache ihn größer, weil er ist kleiner als... Das zeige ich nicht. So. Zack, schön slowly. Ja, ich glaube, ist jetzt nicht perfekt aligned mit der Kamera, aber juckt mich jetzt nicht. Ich schaue jetzt einfach hier ein paar Memes und esse während der Zeit was. Uff.
He climbs up my stairs, but then can never get up the final one.
They really do. Why the fuck would you grab my noodles? Did you fucking dumb?
What the fuck? Ja. Dieser Diss an Tesla, ne? Oh.
Hostia, qué mal, ¿no? Qué mal te ha salido, que me cago en la
Oh.
Swear to God, if I hear one more frog.
Shut the fuck up!
The fuck?
Oh, this is a beauty. What was that shit? Did somebody scream mashed potatoes?
Was?
Oh, this is a beauty. What was that shit? Did somebody scream mashed potatoes?
Ja, viel Spaß, Digga. Och, du Scheiße.
There's sea pierogies and tree pierogies. Sea pierogies are soft and have a nice salty finish, whereas tree pierogies are... But no judgment.
Bro, what the fuck? Ach nee.
Pero bueno, esto ya es lo último. ¿Quién te crees que eres?
Ja.
Pretty big chicken breast. Is juicy.
Bro, was ist das für eine Flüssigkeit? Ich sag so, Kopf ist nicht das, an das, was ich gerade denke.
How old are you?
Ui. Ach so, die sollen so sein. Rein. Oh nein. Oh. Dir tut mir leid.
Seriously, dude? Is that really necessary?
Oh, thank you, but I asked for milk in the iced coffee. Oh my word, you do. Oh my, what? Suck it. Oh my god. Oh.
Power wash.
Bro, what?
Holy shit! Oh shit! Holy shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Bro, schalt's einfach aus. Digga, was ist das für eine... Keine Ahnung, Suppe?
психологику. Когда смогу, скажу.
Bro.
Veggies. Oh my god.
Push.
Oh.
Stupid children stick their fingers in things for no reason other than they're goddamn troglodytes.
Dogs should not sleep in the bed.
¿Lo puedes armar?
Sí. Tú me dices cuando empiezo.
Yo te digo, 1, 2, 3, ya.
¿Por qué de ti me está muriendo? No puedo, hijo de puta, no puedo. ¿Qué me haces?
Ya te digo.
¡Oh, mi cabeza! ¡Oh, mi mente!
Holy shit, he's fast.
Mi mente, güey.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr ihn löst. Oh. Oh, ich hab noch irgendwas, was ich schauen kann. Ja, jetzt mal sehen, ob wir sonst noch was finden, ne? Komm, Unusual Memes Compilation 258, ja, okay. Ja, Physik, ne? Boah, 10 out of 10 Maschine, ne?
Your odds of getting in a plane crash is 1 in 11 million. Now your odds of breaking 80 is 1.
Ha. Bro, deren Haare, Digga. Das ist safe ukrainisch. Er bricht's. Rest in Peace an die Pizza, Digga. Bro, ich will nicht mal wissen, was es ist. Bro, weiß jemand, woher die Musik ist? Die Musik in dem Clip? Bro, ich suche die seit langem, aber finde irgendwie nicht. I mean Domino.
Vă pup și vă iubesc bucătărea și iată ce am pregătit pentru această seară. Avem o ciorbiță de becuri, model Thomas.
Fruit tray. Man, we got this fruit tray, bro. We about to dig in.
Jump in the light.
Hallo.
Но он скоро сломается. Но сейчас кисы — это сильнейший игрок на поле.
Attends, mais fais-le bien haut, hein, et tout. Vas-y.
How can you guys not like corn mix? Like, it just doesn't.
Holy shit.
Dude, I hate working night shift. They got me cleaning up all this broken glass.
Oh.
Cheesy Big Mac.
Cheesy Big Mac. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo.
After spending hours carefully assembling the mold, a series of drills known as a spring trap come in to fuck the entire thing up.
Aha.
What the fuck?
Hey, I'll watch my cat for a sec. I'll be right back. Easy. Alright. Ja, ich hab fertig gegessen. Glücklicherweise. Und das hat uns nur eine Viertelstunde meines Lebens gekostet. Unseres Lebens. Unser aller Leben. Fortnite, Bro, es tut mir leid, ich kann, aber ich hab kein Fortnite installiert. Oder schon installiert, aber es müsste immer noch updaten. Und das habe ich jetzt beim besten Willen heute nicht gemacht. Es tut mir sehr leid. Es tut mir wirklich sehr leid. Bro, warum ist alles auf meinem Bildschirm einfach weg und auf meinen Laptop gegangen? Das macht keinen Sinn. Alright. Epic Games startet sich auch nicht. Ich kann es nicht mal runterladen. Na gut. Hat ihr eine Idee, was wir machen wollen? Weil ich will jetzt nicht mal reagieren. Habt ihr irgendwas, was wir irgendwie zocken können? Irgendwas, das ich runtergeladen habe? Keine Idee? Hm. Schade. Nee, it's for real. I mean, irgendwie hätte ich Bock auf ein weiteres Portal-Game so, aber I don't know. Warum lagst du jetzt? YouTube. 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 YouTube empfängt nicht genügend Videodaten, um ein flüssiges Streaming ohne Zwischenspeicherung gewährleisten zu können. Ja, und warum hast du es bis jetzt können, aber jetzt plötzlich nicht? Wo ist das Problem? Ha? Was ist das Problem?